FIN546 sounds fun. Let's look at the modus operandi.
Where am I? Where is this?
This looks like a bedroom. Modus operandi. I need 10,000 urgently.
The process begins when a customer approaches an Islamic bank seeking financing.
I will purchase a commodity from a supplier. Okay.
The bank first purchases a commodity from a supplier.
Okay. Now I will sell the commodity to the customer.
The bank then sells the commodity to the customer at a higher deferred price.
Here's your commodity. Actually, I don't need the commodity.
Since the customer only requires cash, he appoints the same Islamic bank as his agent.
Please sell it on my behalf.
Done.
I will purchase it. Here is your 10,000.
The commodity is sold to a third-party buyer and the customer receives cash. As a result, the customer receives 10,000 ringgit immediately and agrees to repay 12,000 ringgit over time.
Simple enough.
Or is it?
It's Sharīʿah consent. I thought it was simple.
Although the transaction appears straightforward, its modern implementation has generated significant scholarly debates. Let's investigate.
Okay. The first issue concerns whether Organized Tawarruq function as a genuine Sharia solution known as makraj or merely a legal stratagem known as hila. Hold on, this transaction satisfies all the contractual requirements. There's a real commodity, there's a valid sales, and the ownership is transferred. So what would be problematic? Because nobody actually wants the commodity. The customer wants the cash, and the bank knows the customer wants the cash. So the commodity becomes a tool to reach a predetermined cash outcome. This is precisely why Ghazali et al. In 2023 questions whether Organized Tawarruq represents a genuine commercial transaction or merely a legal mechanism designed to replicate financing while avoiding the appearance of riba.
Issue 2. Resemblance to riba.
This isn't a loan. Then explain this. The customer received 10,000 ringgit today, and then the customer pays 12,000 ringgit later. And whether through a commodity or not, the economic outcome remarkably similar. The form is different. Exactly. The form is different. And is the form alone is enough? Critics argue that although Organized Tawarruq differs greatly from a conventional loan, its economic substance often produces a similar outcome, raising concerns about its alignment with the spirit of Islamic finance.
Issue 3. Fictitious ownership.
Can I see the commodity?
Technically,
Where is it?
on the platform,
Can I touch it?
no,
Can I use it?
not really.
This illustrates one of the most common criticisms of organized tawarruq. Although ownership may be transferred through documentations and electronic trading system, customers rarely take physical possessions of the commodity. As a result, some scholars argue that ownership exists only in the form rather than substance.
Issue 4. Dual wakalah.
Wait, aren't you my seller?
Yes.
And now you're my agent? Also yes. So basically you're handling everything.
Precisely.
This situation known as dual wakalah. The bank acts as the seller of the commodity and simultaneously serves as the customer's agent for the resale transactions. According to Ghazali et al. In 2023, these concentrations of roles may create conflicts of interest and reduce transactional independence.
Issue 5. Sharīʿah non-compliance risk.
Modern tawarruq transactions rely heavily on automatic trading systems. While automation improves efficiencies, even minor sequences errors can result in Sharīʿah non-compliance events. For example, selling a commodity before ownership is properly established may invalidate the entire transactions.
Issue 6. Ikhtilaf. Scholarly disagreement.
We prohibit organized tawarruq. We permit it under specific conditions. It resembles a cash-for-cash transaction. Commercial necessity requires practical solutions. The existence of such disagreement demonstrates that organized tawarruq remains one of the most debated contracts in contemporary Islamic finance. The ongoing ikhtilaf reflects the differing interpretation regarding Sharia compliance, commercial necessities, and economic substance. Hilman, now do you get it?
So, should organized tawarruq continue?
It provides liquidity. It supports the industry. The reforms are necessary. Yeah, and based on the findings of these reports, organized tawarruq remains an important financing mechanism within the Islamic banking industry. However, concerns regarding hila, resemblance to riba, fictitious ownerships, dual wakalah, CNC risk, and scholarly disagreement demonstrate that further improvements are required. Therefore, stronger Shariah governance, stricter operational monitoring, greater transparencies, and increased development of genuine risk-sharing models should be prioritized. So Hilman, you can go now. Yay! Games is over. Okay, thank you.
Perhaps the real question is not whether organized tawarruq should exist. Perhaps the real question is whether it can evolve in a way that better fulfills the objectives of Maqasid al-Shari'ah.
I'm not gonna play this game anymore. Bye.